I think I was most thrilled, however, when some of my paintings were reproduced in full color in several leading magazines. I continued creating my paintings, signing them E.A. Wilson, with the proceeds from any sales going to charity. I also left a lasting legacy to the White House grounds, as I changed Edith Roosevelt's colonial garden to the Rose Garden. But my time was soon taken up with the planning of 2 White House weddings, as first our daughter Jessie, then Eleanor were wed. Now, in between all the planning, I did have a chance to tour the slum areas of Washington, and I was appalled by the conditions. I talked Woodrow into having introduced into Congress a bill to clean up these areas, and it became known as Mrs. Wilson's Alley Bill. And it lingered in the Congressional Committee for months, until an unusual occurrence prompted them to pass it.
In between our daughter's weddings, Ellen had a bad fall. She recovered enough to get out of bed and attend Eleanor's wedding, but she just seemed listless and weak. Finally, in June of 1914, Dr. Grayson, our family physician, ordered her to bed. She was suffering from Bright's disease, a kidney ailment. As she got progressively worse, I spent more and more time at her bedside, talking to her, reading to her, getting her to eat, and praying for her recovery. When one of my daughters asked me about war that had just broken out in Europe, I put my hands over my eyes and I cried, I can think of nothing when my dear one is suffering. Ellen would often ask how her bill was doing in Congress. And finally in August I had to send word that she was dying and was asking for its passage as a final request. The next day the bill passed without debate. I told Ellen, and a wonderful smile crossed her face. And then she looked at each of the family members assembled, and then pulled Dr. Grayson close to her and whispered,
"Promise me you will take good care of my husband." Grayson nodded yes. A divine smile crossed my face, and my breathing stopped.
Oh my God! What am I to do? It is so very wonderful how you have loved me. The soul of me is very selfish. I went on my way in a fashion that made me the center of the plan. And you, who are so individual, so independent in spirit and in judgment, have been so loyal, so forgiving, so self-sacrificing in your willingness to live my life. Nothing but love could have accomplished so wonderful a thing.